Hi everyone, my name is Annette and I live outside Washington, D.C. in beautiful Fairfax Station, Virginia. Now as you can see, it is cherry blossom time. And when I think of cherry blossoms, I think of springtime, of entertaining on the deck with some great appetizers, and of course some wonderful drinks. What I'm going to do for you today, we're going to go in my kitchen. I'm going to show you this wonderful mushroom appetizer made with Philadelphia cream cheese. So come on in my kitchen and I'll show you how to make it. Hi everyone, now we're in my kitchen and what I'm going to show you is how to make stuffed mushrooms. What you do first is you take these mushrooms and you get a damp cloth, which I'm sure you all know this, but just in case, and you wipe off all the dirt and stuff on those. And then what you do, you have to pop out the stem because that's where you're going to stuff all the cream cheese in. So you just push it to the side and they pop right out, at least they should. And what I like to do on these mushrooms is get the smaller ones because sometimes the bigger ones, they don't cook all the way through, and the smaller ones you can just kind of pop them in your mouth as you're having a party. Okay, so the mushrooms are all done, they're all washed and stemmed, and then what I do is take two 8-ounce packages of Philadelphia cream cheese, and I have that in the bowl right here, and make sure it's softened to room temperature. And then I take a packet of Italian seasoning mix. You can use Italian, you can use ranch seasoning mix, you can use Caesar seasoning mix, whatever flavors you like, just put them right in there. Okay, so you open them up and put it in with the Philadelphia cream cheese. You take a 1/4 cup of mayo and put that in here. And I'm telling you, these things are so good. Everyone's gonna love them. I mean, every time I have a party, people request these things. Okay, so then you put in the 1/4 cup of cream cheese. You have 2 tablespoons of really minced onions. I like to make them really small so you don't get big chunks of onion in there. And then a tablespoon of chopped parsley. Stick that in. These are so easy. And then a cup of the cup of Parmesan cheese. So stick that in there. Sorry guys. And I like a little heat, so I put a little bit of cayenne pepper in. You can put in as much as you want or as little as you want, whatever you like. Okay, and then you just mix this all together and make sure it's really mixed together well because you want all the flavors to get together in here and get into each mushroom. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll make it ahead of time and stick it in the fridge so all the flavors blend together, and then they're so good when they're all melted in the mushrooms because you bake these mushrooms. Preheat your oven to 350 and bake the mushrooms. You're going to bake the mushrooms for 30 minutes. So let me get this all mixed together. It takes a little bit of time because the cream cheese still, even when it's softened, because I've had it out a long time, even when it's all softened, it still takes a little bit of time just to make sure that everything's all mixed together. Okay, so when you're done with that, what you do is you take the mushrooms and you get some and you stuff it in the hole. Just stuff it right in there. And you know what I used to do, because I love this filling so much, I used to overstuff it. And when you overstuff it, then it just kind of melts all over the pan and comes out. So just make it a little bit higher. And then once you're done with stuffing all of these with the cream cheese mixture, you stick it in some breadcrumbs. And these are kind of like the bigger breadcrumbs, not the real fine stuff that you use in other cooking. And you stick it on there and there's one. So you just keep doing this with all the mushrooms. And it doesn't have to be beautiful because they're going to all melt together. Okay, now we're down to the last one. I'm done stuffing these. And you dip the last one in, you put it on the tray, and then what you do is you take some butter, and of course, being a Paula Deen admirer, I use lots of butter too. You drizzle butter over each of these. Make sure you get each one because the butter makes the breadcrumbs kind of crunchy and golden brown and so yummy. So, okay, let me just do this real quick. I'll get them into the oven, and then I'm going to show you the final product. They're wonderful. Okay, stick them in a 350-degree oven, bake them for 30 minutes. Okay, now we just have to wait. Okay, so my mushrooms are done. I just can't wait to see them. Oh, look how wonderful these look. They're so brown and crunchy and wonderful. I'm going to plate them up, and then we're going to try them. Okay. Okay, now you've got your mushrooms ready. You've got them plated up. They look wonderful. You have your favorite beverage, whatever it is you like. And I'm going to try one of these babies. These are so good. Oh my God. All these are so good. The crunchiness of the breadcrumbs, the creaminess of the Philadelphia cream cheese. I hope you try these. These are absolutely fantastic. They'll be one of your favorite recipes. Cheers. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.